stay in there because he's going to do something really cool for you guys right here at the start of the show. All right, Robert. Did you guys hear that? Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed that start of the show today. By the way, can you guys hear us okay? You guys asked for it, so we did it. I mic'd up myself, mic'd up Robert. Go ahead and talk, Robert.
Hello, everybody.
And we want to make sure that you guys have 100% perfectly clear, great sound. Darren's on the camera tonight, and Robert and I are going to go over the car with you guys. I'm going to be looking at comments. That way, don't answer you guys' questions and tell Robert what the questions are. So, perfect audio, they say. Awesome. So, real quick before we get started, let's say hello to everybody that's in here. There's a lot of people in there.
Hello, YouTube.
Already 101. We've got Ski Dog, Elijah Ray, Lance Smith. We've got Caleb Smith, Bob S. We got Doug Hooks. We've got Joey B, Speed Candy. Man, lots of great people. Gary W, Joseph Lamb, Scott White, Matthew Smith. Yeah, you've got your
Moulton Ridge.
Oh, we've also got Great White North Corvette.
14.
Mike K, Howard Solosky.
Somebody says my sound is low. Sound low? There. Somebody said something.
Somebody said your sound is low?
Well, they said that sound is low. Turn the volume up because everybody else gives thumbs up. If
Yeah.
You can hear us loud and clear.
Yeah. TC, what? Okay, so it looks like everybody can hear us. Stephen Rapp is in here. Kevin Horan. A lot of good people in here. So thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so real quick, just so you know, before we went live tonight, I actually filmed, I think I've got 23 or 24 C8 Corvettes in here. So I filmed all of those because it would have taken forever on this live to do all the C8s and the C7s. So we got those out of the way. That video will come out either tomorrow or Friday. You guys will get to see the full C8 inventory. Tonight, we're going to go over the C7 inventory. And Robert, while we're going over that inventory, I want you to explain to people why Corvette World wants their C7s and their C6s. And maybe C5s if they're in perfect.
Yes. Okay. So we're always stock, trying to keep stock rolling, moving, and we've had a above average October. Actually, we did an exceptional October. And we had an exceptional September. A lot of people were wondering, if we were going to be slowing down the economy. Nope, not at all. So the train needs to keep moving. Right now, we're very healthy on C8s. We got a very, very healthy supply of C8s. We got a very, very healthy supply of C7 Z06s. However, Stingrays, C7 type, C7 Grand Sports, C6s of all kinds, the whole spectrum of C6s, especially if it's a 2010 or newer. We are definitely, wanting to stock back up on and keep inventory rolling. So again, if you're looking to trade in your older vet for a newer one, or you're looking to straight up just unload your car, please give us a shot. Let us take an opportunity at Earn Your Business to buy your car. As far as the age range of what we're looking for, we're primarily trying to stay C6 and newer at this point. But if you have a low mileage, preferably a 2002 or newer C5, we are open to it. And when I say lower mileage, when we're talking about C5s, we're talking, under 40,000 miles. Good condition, clean stock. I'm going to put this out there because we have had calls in the past. We are not interested in buying heavily modified cars. Obviously, when I met Mike, we had that very heavily modified C6 Z06 he bought. We are no longer investing into those cars anymore. We're finding that unless it's a Callaway or a Lingenfelter package, we got a build of exactly what was done, we're essentially having to spend a lot of money back engineering what they've done to their car. So we prefer not to deal with that anymore. You know, as far as mileage in general, we're trying to, as far as the C6 and newer, we definitely want to keep it under 50,000. We're definitely very interested in lower mileage cars.
Hey, Larry and Anthony, Kerry Glock, real quick, and Dr. Corvette, real quick before I forget, the weekly giveaway tonight is going to be one of these G.I. Joe BOS shirts. So at the end of this, towards the end, we will go over some questions with you guys, or a question, and we'll give one of these away. Let's go ahead and start with the first C7 you want to talk about.
Absolutely.
We'll save the C7 until last.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. So start right here. We actually did cover this on the last live feed. I'll just do a quick rehash on this one.
You got it.
It's a 2019 1LT Z51 with mag ride and an island spoiler. Very nice car, long tread with the light gray interior, automatic.
I was gonna say I really like the light gray interior, and I really like that.
Yep. And
Different spoiler.
exactly, and it does have the upgraded $3,600 motorsport wheels, WeatherTech rear deck lid liner. And we got this beautiful car in here for 9,000 miles, right at 60.
We're so used to coming back here with our C8 and popping the trunk that I saw you come back here and go like this.
Yep.
It's a little lower on the C7.
Yeah, I meant the WeatherTech. I meant the back.
Did you talk about the wheels?
Yeah, $3,600 motorsport wheels.
Yeah, those are good wheels.
So this is probably about as heavy as a 1LT you can get. Again, Z51 mag ride, navigation PDR with upgraded wheel spoiler, premium paint, tint coat. That's about as low as a Z1LT can get, period, for a Stingray. Very nice car. So I don't care. I think a better car to start off with.
Oh,
So
yeah.
That is, as you can see, we're kind of scattered in here. We've got a lot of deposit
Oh,
cars.
that's it, yeah.
That car is now pending sale.
Okay,
So I say we start over here.
sure, let's do it.
We got red, white, and blue. We'll start with the white. Move a little backwards here.
What's up, neighbor Mark?
Mark! Being a garage
Next
suite.
Weakness is on too. He says, what's up, BOS crew? Hey, real quick, there's 143 people in here. We've got 35 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Let's get
Come
some
on,
thumbs
guys.
up going.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, let's kick it off nice here. Okay, we got ourselves a beautiful 2LT Grand Sport convertible, low mileage, 6,000 miles. We got it right at 73. It has crystal red dual stripe package, full length, adrenaline red interior. It is an automatic. Can't go wrong with that. It got some nice, beautiful black Grand Sport wheels with red calipers.
I absolutely love the red interior, the black wheels, and is that crystal red?
Crystal red stripe.
Yeah, crystal red stripe looks awesome. What a beautiful car. It's a 2019 with 6,000 miles on it for 73,000.
And that, at the moment, as far as my store is concerned, I know we got maybe one or two down in Houston, so that is my last Grand Sport. Remember, last time we were here, we had
Sure.
a row, more, clearing them out. Next up, personal favorite of mine, my lotto card. I win the big Powerball. This here is Blue Fury's cousin, a 2016 2LC Z06 coupe here, chrome wheels. Very low mileage for the year, 7,900. And again, this is a 16. And this does have the nav with the PDR. This has the dark gray interior, the automatic trans.
And it's Laguna Blue, so it is Blue Fury's.
Yep, as I mentioned, Blue Fury's cousin. And this is a 16, so this is the last year you can get this color.
Well, they only made it 2 years, right?
3.
Oh,
14,
they made it.
remember 14?
Okay.
Yep. 14 through 16.
Yeah, what a beautiful color. I miss that.
I told you you should have kept Blue Fury in. So you
Well,
could have Captain America and Blue Fury.
And I mean, honestly, if they would just come out with Laguna Blue again,
Yeah, this is a color they need to resurrect sometime. Same with Jetstream Blue. They need to bring it back.
I agree with that. That's cool.
Yeah, that was like a C8. All right, next up, we got another Long Beach Red Beauty here. This one, of course, the Z06 is an 18. You may notice right off the bat, this one It has a J57 heavy duty brakes. It is not a Z07 track package, but it does have the J57 heavy duty brakes.
And of course, Mark had the comment, go chrome or go home on that.
On that color, you know what's great about Laguna Blue? It looks good regardless of the wheel. Whether it be the nickel, the chrome, the black, it looks good on. That's the great thing about that color. This one does have the Kalahari interior with the suede package, so you get suede seats, suede steering wheel. This is a 3LZ, so she's hard loaded. She's got the stage 2.
Love the Kalahari.
Stage 2 aero package. And ACS composite light bars.
Yeah, the Kalahari interior with this Long Beach red is just perfect. And then all the carbon flash that's on it and the satin.
We got her right at 87 with 5,000 miles. Next up, I don't know if you can see at the camera or not, you may notice this is a blue top.
Yeah.
This is not a twilight blue design package, but it's about as close to one as you can get. It is a 3LZ Z06 convertible, 2017. It does have the twilight blue interior.
But this is blade silver, right?
This is blade silver. Yes.
So a couple of things. Yeah.
Blade silver with the twilight blue interior.
And then it's got 01 replica wheels?
Yes, we put those on there. The car came with regular chrome wheels. Unfortunately, the previous owner carried us with one of the wheels on a curve. And once the chrome is gets stuck, it has to be completely redone. So we just decided, you know what, we got these beautiful 01 replica wheels. This is an opportunity for people to see what they look like, and also an idea, for customers that come in here, they may say, hey, how do we get a set of those wheels? Well, we do them here. So we upgraded this. This car has brand new tires on it. Fish Pilot Sport All Seasons, which is the same model that goes on the non-Z51 C8s. It's got Brink set on here. And of course, Twilight Blue, you can only get 2 years, 16 and 17. You can order it with or without the design package. This one is, the only thing this thing lacks that the design package had was the carbon fiber interior package. But pretty much it has everything else that the Twilight Blue design package has, which is the blue top and the blue interior.
Well, it's a pretty car. And I've never seen a silver car with this interior at the top.
Yes.
So, real quick, guys, something I forgot to mention right at the beginning of this video, but I've got something really special, a surprise at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned towards the end because I have a big announcement today, so get ready.
Super. Next up, got another 2016 here. This one has 26,000 miles. We got it at 73. This is a 2LZ. This one has the full stage 3 aero package, chrome wheels, red calipers, Trillium red interior.
And some more chrome wheels for
Yes.
and the chrome badge.
Yep. And this one does have nav with PDR for 2LZ. And again, the full aero package.
Gotta love the torch shred. Absolutely love this Z06. Some of the coolest Corvettes ever built. So what do you guys think so far? Do you guys like these C7s? Let us know in the comments.
How's the camera guy doing?
Huh?
I said, how's the camera guy doing?
Oh, you're doing great. You did exactly what the guy was asking.
I saw it.
Firm fins. Just wanting to know what the price was. So thank you. That looks like Street Speed's neighbor car. Yes, I agree. Steve
Yes,
Fast Truck.
exactly. Yeah, neighbor Rich's car is extremely similar.
Yes.
To this. Yes.
Elijah Ray
Although
said,
his was a neighbor.
he said, great job there.
Now, you may remember the last live stream we did last month. We had just gotten this baby.
And it is absolutely beautiful.
I don't know. This year has been a mystery. We've had a lot of people threaten to buy it, but for whatever reason, they've held off. This is a 2019 Long Beach Red 3LZ with the Spice Red. They didn't have the design package in 19. They only did those in 16 and 17. But it essentially is the design package. It has the exact same setup. It's got the carbon fiber interior package. It's a loaded 3. You get the Spice Red top.
Yeah, that Spice Red is freaking beautiful.
And this one does have the full CFB package, which is the carbon fiber stage 2 aero package, with the blade silver full length dual racing stripe package.
Yeah, I didn't think I would like the blade silver on there, but I really do. Whoever did that.
Just for those of you that have forgotten, the C7, just like the C8, you can drop the top with the remote. You can remote start the car or not remote start the car with this one. It's your choice. I did it without. And the reason I'm doing this is not only to show the process for the convertible, but also to highlight this one does have also carbon fiber tonneaus.
Oh, nice.
So there are a lot of upgrades. This car definitely commanded over 100K MSRP. We estimate about 105.
Yeah, that's amazing. These look so great.
And it was a museum delivery car, so this was an R8C delivery package.
Yeah, what an amazing spec. Greg Lee says hello. He's in here now. Welcome.
We got this car right at 90. Again, low mileage, pretty much max loaded convertible Z06.
All right.
Last up, another 19. This one here has 9,000 miles. We got it at 87. Another white. We started with a white adrenaline red in this row. We're finishing with a white adrenaline red. Although that was a Grand Sport, this is a Z06.
And this has these.
This one has the upgraded what they call the blade.
Blade, okay.
Style wheels. That's what they call it, the blade. They got the Star Trek kind of chevrons going.
Yeah, those are amazing.
In a 10-spoke arrangement there.
I like that they put the red air caps on there too. Did you
Yes.
see that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That looks really good.
It also has, like the previous one, it does have the carbon fiber tonneau pieces as well. It's an unusual setup in that he has the body color vent option, but he kept the carbon flash up here. And this entire front on this entire car has been clear brought. The entire front is clear. Even the vent is clear brought. Same thing with the stage 2 front split.
Well, it's a beautiful car. Who loves white Z06s? C7 Z06s. That's amazing.
I apologize. Allergies, folks. All right. We covered this one last time. I'm going to rehash this one again really quick. This one here is a Daytona Sunrise Orange 2LT Z51 convertible. As I mentioned last time, this one here does have the custom chrome and stainless steel interior dressings.
Doug, I will get with Robert about that after.
And it also has the competition seats. And it does have navigation with PDR and the blade silver dual stripe package as well.
I know you guys love this interior, the under the hood interior last time. It's a good looking dress up.
I'm going to put this out there too with these stripes. I know some people are mixed about stripe cars. They are all vinyl. Any vinyl shop in the country can easily remove them.
Sure.
They heat them, they take them off, and they just polish the paint. Very easy process.
You probably already said this, but I love the competition seats in here as well.
These are, I forget the name of the brand, these are aftermarket stainless steel side skirts. They got kind of a faux carbon fiber with Stingray on. They almost got a brush with a little bit of finish to it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I actually like that. That does look nice.
I know for a fact that the company that makes them does make a front splitter for them too.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
razor sharp looking, so they're actually really cool. But my guess is he probably left them off because of clearance.
Sure.
Next up, got ourselves a 2016 1LT coupe. This one here, like the first one we started with, does have the optional high wing spoiler, and it does have the MPP exhaust. Chrome wheels, black interior, automatic. We got it 13,000 miles. We got it at 53.
Again, love the torch red, the black interior, and this unique spoiler. This has got the different spoiler. Awesome.
The one car that is not in here at the moment that is available is we have a 2017 3LZ Z07 coupe, white with adrenaline red interior. You may remember we did a live stream last time. That's the one with the custom carbon fiber string.
Oh, okay.
It's currently next door. it needs to be drive cycle past the state inspection. It's been sitting, so that's why the tech's gonna drive cycle tomorrow. We're gonna get a state inspection. That's the only reason it's not in the room right now, because they're gonna do that first thing
Okay.
before they get busy. And that is it for the
Well,
C7s. It's all good on the C7.
You're gonna go over that.
Yeah, we got this one here is headed sale. We actually just took a deposit on this one today. You may notice right off the bat something that Mike did, the ACS body molding extension there on the rear, as well as the ACS composite mud guards.
The thing that I love about these are called rear fascia extensions, and they are from ACS Composite. If you're gonna do the rock guards, especially these extra large rock guards, you definitely want these because it ties everything in. So I think they look really nice. And then you can see up front, they put the extra large rock guards up front too.
This, of course, is a black rose metallic.
Yeah, which I know is one of Darren's favorite
2017,
colors.
yeah, they fairly low production. This one here was a 2LZ automatic roll. We did just take a deposit on this. This one is pending sale. It did not last long, as you can imagine. And it does have clear raw on the front.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many out there that, if they could get this color in a Z06, would jump all over it.
Well, and I think the fact that it had all the carbon flash aero, the black wheels, black calipers, a black interior, I think the all black look of this color, I think it's just a very sexy look.
Yeah,
It really is.
it's awesome, man. Plus it does have the blacked out,
Carbon flash management. Yeah.
Any manuals?
No, we have sold them all.
The what?
All our manuals, the 7-speed manuals, they're all gone.
Yeah, they had like 3 or 4 last live, and
Yeah,
now
we
they're
had
gone.
the 14, we had that 16 gray, we had a few of them, yeah, they all gone.
Well, that's what always happens.
Clear them
I
out.
mean, every single time I've ever been in here, there was a bunch of manuals.
Like, you know,
2 to 3 weeks later, they're gone.
right. Obviously, like as we're covering this, some of these again we have covered last time. Others, hey, we have not. We had some new. So again, but we get cars in, and we roll them. Sometimes that happens. You get cars that sit around for a little bit, and others that we get right in, they roll right away, or they sit. It just depends. But it's a constant trade here, constantly rolling them in and out.
So
Yeah, I got my share of C8s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we are doing really good on time. Why don't we give them a nice little treat with some C8s? You guys are gonna get to see all the C8s in my video coming up either tomorrow or Friday. But what I'd like to show you is the 70th anniversary C8s that they have in here. Because they have, what, 4?
We have we have 4. One of them's pending sale, but we have
Okay.
the 3 available
Yeah, they have 3 of them available right now. They're all beautiful. So,
and 2 C8Rs.
yeah, we can even show them the C8Rs too.
Yes.
So let's do that, and then we'll finish with the C7R.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, we're doing really good on time, so let's start with the first one right here.
So this one right here is a non-Z51 straight 3LT 70th anniversary coupe. It's got a whole whopping 30 miles on it.
And I know I keep saying this, but ever since Darren got his, my favorite part about this car is the interior now. This is the only C8 that you can get the full Alcantara all over the dash. And I mean, it's everywhere. And the only time you're gonna see that on another car is if you buy a Lamborghini or a McLaren. I mean, obviously if you get, some Koenigsegg's and things like that, but I'm just talking about, stuff in the mid $500,000 range to $200,000 range. You have to buy a car or a Lamborghini or a McLaren. And now this car's, $100,000 and you've got the same thing.
Right. Now this one here, being a non-C51, he ordered, the previous owner ordered without the spoiler, but he did do the black MPP exhaust.
Yeah, show them that exhaust. I know you guys have seen this a lot, but man, the more I see it, the more I love it so much more than the normal exhaust because it just has a better shape.
Well, I love that it aims with the car.
That's right.
And it's bulkier. It's
Yep.
like a broader facial.
Oh yeah, they're much wider.
Yeah. I wish they would, even if they keep like the stainless option, I wish they would just do the look.
I agree. I'm surprised they haven't.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the yellow look, the regular look, but this to me definitely is better.
Yeah.
Much faster.
Yeah, I agree.
Now again, this one without the wing on it, it's got kind of, I like to call it slick black look. And I'll be honest with you, the way this car is done, especially with those black exhausts and that wheel and this color, it's a good looking car.
Yeah.
It really is. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Because it's one of the few right now that I have that doesn't have a spoiler.
Right.
So many of my cars don't have even the low wings. I mean, we're seeing a lot more low wing spoilers now too.
Real quick before we go over this study, we've got 184 people in here and only 109 thumbs up. If you guys could smash that thumbs up button, that'd be amazing. And if you can hit the share button and put it on Facebook, throw it up on your Facebook channel and let people see what is going on right now in Corvette World. That'd be amazing. All right, this is a Z51.
This is, again, same thing. This is a Z51 coupe and a carbon flash mirror and spoiler package.
Yeah. Now, what about the exhaust? No.
Yeah,
So
this one has the regular MPP exhaust.
yeah, you look at that exhaust compared to the black that we just showed you, and there's just no comparison. Especially because a lot of us didn't like those squared off tips in the first place. So when Chevy heard that, and they made these, why didn't they do that with the regular tips? Because that's definitely much better.
Well, at least you have the option. I give you credit. They do have the option. You have a choice because not everybody likes it. But if you haven't noticed, when we were at Carlisle, so a lot of people would dip in their chrome rims.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
exhaust, some people like the chrome badges, the chrome rims, the chrome tailpipes. I mean,
Well, I'm not saying change the color.
No, but again, it's nice to have the options.
Sure.
Like again, on white on black mixes really well, and that's why when I look at that from the rear, this one here looks a little bit better than this one. But to be fair, at least this one with the carbon flash accenting on the spoiler and mirrors gives this one a nice intimidating look as well.
Yep.
This one here has a little bit more mileage. This one has 296, and we got it at 113. Again, this is straight 3LT C51.
All right, we've got C8 down here.
Yes.
You guys can see there is a sea of C8s. Say that 5 times.
C8.
Yeah, we didn't say the first one. As you can see.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of C8s. You guys will get to see them all in the video coming out. But we want to showcase this.
All right. Wait. Now you remember when C8Rs were going for the 120s, regardless, even a base. Well, here you go. 3LT C8R coupe. We got it at 115.
Yep,
And again, this is number 966 of 1,000 only made.
Nice.
And this is again the Accelerate yellow. And you get the 3-tone interior, the jet black, striped yellow, and the sky blue gray all mixed.
And as Robert will tell you, it's very difficult for them to get any in with the 5DM. I don't even know if you have.
I've had two
You've had
that have actually come in with the 5DM on the build sheet.
Okay.
Yes. As
So-
you know, they were on constraint
Yeah.
when it was happening, so it was not common to get them with them on.
Right. And it's probably even less common to get with carbon fiber 5DM.
Yes. Yeah. Mostly the two that we got were carbon flash. The carbon fiber ones were aftermarket ad ones.
Okay.
Like that last one we had. Yeah, that one was aftermarket. This here has the GT3 competition sport seats.
With the striped yellow on it.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is another car that you can only get this interior in this car. So.
You can special order a 2022
you?
without. Yes, we have one.
Okay.
If you look on my website, we have one in Houston. We've had 2 or 3 since this whole phenomenon began. A handful of people special ordered this interior combo on their car.
Oh, okay.
Again, it had to be a 3LT. And again, it was a special order override kind of a thing they had to pull, but it was possible. But not common.
Okay.
Not at all. And so far, on every one of them, they were all on yellow cars for the non-C8Rs. I haven't seen them on any yellow cars. I'm not saying they didn't exist on any cars. I mean, imagine if they took this and put this like on an Elkhart Blue or something.
Right.
That would have been interesting.
Right.
But
All right, let's move on to the next CAR, and we've got one more 70 to show you in a different color.
hey, really quick, Jared, you want hand? Rapid Blue, Elkhart Blue, Rapid, Elkhart. So I got 5 blues right now.
And if you go past that Elkhart at the end, you got Laguna.
Yep. So yeah, the Elkhart Laguna family relation there.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Caleb wants to know what's that paperwork in the phone chart. It says 90 days, something on that. In the CAR.
Oh, you getting classic?
No. Real quick,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
My, this car was originally at my Houston store, and they sent it back up here when we were trading inventory out. Because they had 3 of them. They have 3 yellow CARs, so they sent us this one. The OnStar gives us we are an OnStar dealer. So, you know, OnStar gives us paraphernalia.
So it's a 90 day.
Houston sticks them in the center console.
Okay.
When I do it, I usually put them in the glove box.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm going to have to pull that out because I don't like putting them in phone chargers. I take them, I put them in glove boxes.
There you go, Caleb. There you go.
This here is a ceramic gray 1LT-Z51 convertible. Carbon flash mirror spoiler, 20 spoke wheels, red seat belts. And it's my only ceramic gray.
Robert's getting sidetracked with C8s.
Yes. I had to talk about ceramic gray. My baby, my ceramic gray. She sits next to my desk for a reason. She's all there. All right. How about this profile pic, folks? Look at this. I got the 2 most collectible outside of the Z06, of course. The 2 most collectible C8s you can own are the CAR and the 70th anniversary edition. So here I got another 2 of them together. I've got the other color for the CAR. This one's a hypersonic gray. This one's a convertible instead of the coupe. So I got the Accelerate yellow and a coupe CAR and a hypersonic gray and convertible CAR. And behind me here, we've got a carbon flash 70th anniversary edition. I'll talk about the CAR first. This one here, just like the other, it's a 3LTC51 as they all are. This one, however, has some of the upgrades. This one has mag ride, has the front lift, and it has the carbon fiber interior package. So if you look on the surround here on the panel, you have the mode selector and the doors, you get your carbon fiber. This one has the GT2 seat. See, whereas the GT3 comp seats, they have that cloth material and the higher bolster. The GT2, they got the strike yellow accenting the edges of the seat instead of that cloth material. But you don't get the yellow up here like you do on the comp seat.
So somebody just said, am I the only one that thinks the Stingray is better looking than the new Z06?
That's a preference. That's a preference.
I've never met someone that thought that once they saw the Z06 sitting next to the Stingray.
Well, having sold these cars now combined between Chevrolet here now for 7 years, I've had a few people said they prefer the slick looks of a Stingray-based coupe or convertible over a wide body.
Yeah, I understand.
It's more of a wide body.
Yeah.
Some people prefer the sleek look.
Sure.
It's now obviously that's an appearance thing. Obviously you're not chasing performance. You know, you're chasing the style. Right. And again, that's the nature of the buyer. People ask me, do I always have people that want to race and track these cars? I'd say maybe 1 out of every 5 customers I get actually plan on at least getting the car out to the track at least once.
Sure.
So most people buy it for fun or buy it for cruise, buy it for the show, or they do like Mark and they park it in the garage and it becomes a giant hobby. So there you go.
If you're on there, Mark, it just burns you big time. All right, we've got a beautiful carbon flash 70th anniversary. This thing is a Z51. It is a coupe.
Hey, wait, before you start, let's do the top. Let's do this. We did a C7, I was going to do a C8. Do a little first again. Can you drop it with a remote? Now I'm gonna stop it right there. Now see, isn't that cool? You go to a car show and you leave it like that.
Oh yeah,
If
absolutely.
you got the decals like that, I mean, this is the way I would probably park it at the car show.
Are you guys having a hard time hearing us all of a sudden? Somebody just put volume, please. Let me check something out real quick. Hello. Yeah, that's good. If everybody else can hear us, give us a big thumbs up. And this is about the time where you guys need to smash that thumbs up button if you're new in here. If you're also new in here, welcome to the Brinkofspeed community. We'd love to have you join us by smashing that red subscribe button and the bell notification when new videos are uploaded. But yeah, we've got 199 people in here, so let's get some more thumbs up, and we're going to show you the 70th anniversary.
All right, so obviously, just like, okay, C8 70th anniversary is coming in both two different color options, but the same interior color trims. So the 70th, we've already seen the white pearl. This, of course, is a classic. This is the carbon flash metallic. White pearl is new for Corvette. The previous time they did a white anniversary was the 35th, but that was an Arctic white.
Hang on a second. Something has happened to the mics.
Okay.
Everybody's saying that it's hard to hear us, so
I'm out.
yeah, let's try something here. We'll try and get this fixed, guys.
In the meantime, play the Jeopardy music.
Does that sound better? Talk.
All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Can you folks hear me? Come on now.
Let me do this one now. Oh, that's the one I did. They're both up now.
It wouldn't be a live show without
People are
technical
saying
difficulties.
better now.
folks.
Okay, you guys can hear us better now?
All right.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that went down. This is a YouTube thing, by the way. This has nothing to do with the mics. I don't know why this happens, but the last time we went live here, YouTube actually reversed my shotgun mic. And for some reason, they're doing something with these mics tonight, because you guys were hearing us perfect till just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna vouch for Mike. I mean, he spends pretty good money on some of this equipment, and so it's not the equipment, it's just the system.
Yeah, the system is. So anyway.
All right, proceeding. Okay, starting off again. Anniversary editions, they've had many colors over the years. Some of the most memorable being anniversary reds, and of course you have the 25th silver. The 35th anniversary had a white. Obviously this time doing a white pearl, which is new to Corvette. Carbon flash, on the other hand, has never been used before for an anniversary for a Corvette, but it was used for the Chevrolet 100th Centennial Edition anniversary they did in 2012. So they have since, ever since 2014, Carbon Flash has accented every single Corvette off the family line ever since. And this, of course, is the Carbon Flash for the full body, once again, for the first time since 2012. This particular car here is essentially a physically brand new 70th Coupe, 3LT-Z51 with the mag ride and the front lift. This
Beautiful.
This car has 5 miles on it.
Yeah.
This has, literally, as we open this hatch up, it has the brand new car smell. This one does have the black exhaust tips, which look very good on this car. Give it almost a stealth package look.
And
It's
just
very good.
when I think that the white pearl metallic on the other one looks the best, I see this and I'm like, man, there's something about this that looks awesome too. So they're pretty equal in my opinion.
Well, to me, again, being the Corvette nerd that I am, to me, it's like, okay, if I'm the guy in the back office, I'm trying to say, okay, how are we going to put this car together? It's like, we go back to the past. I'm going to take a 2012 Centennial Edition, and I'm going to take a 35th Anniversary Edition, and I'm going to smash them together, and I'm going to make it into a C8. Because literally, the red stitching, lining everything with the suede is straight out of the Centennial. And the white on the seats is straight out of the 35th Anniversary. And ironically, exterior colors, carbon flash and the white.
Yeah.
Both of them. That's, again, Corvette Rob's nerdy take on that.
No, none of the cars have stripes.
So yeah, you can make
that's true.
Make an animation of that, be holding those two cars, smash them together, and I get these.
Oh, and talk
You know
about
what?
the calipers too.
You know what we haven't talked about?
The
There's two things. So number one, none of these anniversary cars have the striping on them.
Yes, that is correct. That is an option, just like with the 60th, if you remember, the 60th anniversary edition when they came out in 2013, you had the option to get the anniversary Z30. Was what they called. That was the code, Z30. Didn't like getting it, I'm remembering the codes. Code Z30 gives you Z25 for the anniversary package, Z30 for the stripe package for the anniversary edition, which was the Tool Silver Stripes. Remember that? Well, there is a stripe package for the 70th as well. Ironically, all 4 of the ones I have in the room did not come with that package.
And it's crazy because, to me, that's what makes it look really great.
Well,
but that's
have,
just my opinion.
Well, again, if you remember, it's a satin black striping on a carbon flash like the Centennial,
right.
The Centennial edition, you know, with a little bit of red. So again, that's this particular car here. Which color do you like better, folks? Honestly, I'm curious in the comments. Do you like white pearl better, or do you prefer the carbon flash? Obviously, white pearl is a new color, it's brand new, versus carbon flash is obviously a throwback and it's been an accent color for a while.
And then the second thing that we haven't talked about yet is, if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, there was a constraint on the edge red calipers. And so GM actually put out a ticket that said, if you order one of these things, you may be getting the bright red calipers. But out of all the ones he has in here, they're all edge red. So that's a good sign that, and this one's like 1,064. I think that one's in the thousands, and then there's one over there that's 300 and some.
Yeah.
And one that's like 700.
And I can vouch that every 70th I've had so far, both stores have all had edge red calipers. We have not had one with bright red yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, that'll be interesting little tidbit years down the road. We'll be talking about the black book. Okay, how many were made with the edge red calipers versus the bright red calipers? Because they all come with the same interior setup. The difference being whether they have GT 2 or 3 seats.
So yeah, let us know which one you guys like the best. We've got some answers down here: white pearl, carbon flash, and these people actually ordered some of them. Flash, awesome.
So mostly carbon flash.
Yeah, and Bruno says he's still not a fan of the striped wheels. I've always been a fan of the striped wheels. I like the red stripe. I like what you guys are about to see with the C7R. I love the yellow stripe.
The comparison white to white.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Darren just gave us a great idea. So here we have Arctic white on a normal C8, and here we have the white pearl.
From a distance, it's not easy to tell, but again, if you remember in a video we made about a year ago when we first saw the preview for this color, if you took Arctic white and threw some pearl flake in it and mixed it in a vat, that's pretty much what the pearl white looks like. And you can see the tone. This one, of course, since it's a flat white, obviously this with the pearl gives it a slightly darker look, but it is bright. If you get the sunlight, right now we're doing LED lighting, if you have bright sunlight on it from a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell in the camera at all.
Right.
But that's where LEDs bring them out, because you can see the difference. This one has a little bit of a hue to it. The pearl. This, of course, was another one. This was another heavily loaded convertible. This one here is getting delivered next week.
Now, neighbor Marcus saying the mics aren't working correctly.
Oh, man.
Let me look. Testing. Yeah, they're working on our side. They're just not working on YouTube. So hopefully you guys can hear us. Camera mic is on. Remote's not working. There is no camera mic. The camera mic is actually 100% gone, just so you know. The only thing that is working is the other mics, because there is no camera mic. So I'm not sure what happened. We hear you good when you're close. Well, that really doesn't make any sense, because there's no mic on the camera at all.
Maybe it's a
So
second.
it's got to be a YouTube thing, like I said. It's got to have something to do with YouTube, for some reason, thinking we shouldn't be far from the camera, which is just mind.
Come on, Google.
We'll stay close.
Yeah. So, all right. Last but not least.
Last but not least, this is a new arrival. It got here 2 hours ago. We got ourselves, ironically, last time we were here, we just got the C7R. We just got this C7R. Only there's a kick with this one. It has a whole whopping 145 miles on
It has that low of miles?
it. 145 miles.
And what number is it?
This one here, with the numbers, unlike the C8R, which puts their numbers on the plaque, the C7R's got to go to the VIN. So this is number 463 of the 650 produced.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to go to the VIN for this one. They do have plaques, but they don't have the numbers on them.
So my favorite thing about the C7R is all the carbon fiber on it. And
They-
I love this satin stripe with the C7R edition on there.
Yeah.
Just looks amazing.
They all were essentially, the C7R essentially was a max loaded 3LZ Z07. The only thing they didn't come with was the visible carbon fiber accent in the top. Although I have had some people swap them out with them and then order decals. I ran into a guy that did that once.
Gotcha.
So, but beyond that, and every other way, they were Z07 package. They had the full carbon fiber aero. They didn't have, if you remember, they didn't do the carbon fiber spoiler window back then. They didn't start doing that until 17.
So the audio settings are from an iPhone. This is an iPhone that you guys are seeing this live on, so there are no audio settings. I'm pretty sure there are no YouTube settings either. Yeah, there's not. So again, you guys could hear us perfect in the beginning and pretty much throughout the whole thing, and now all of a sudden we're having audio issues. I think that's probably something to do with the internet, even though the internet connection here is
People want to know the
amazing.
price.
Yeah. Okay, so I do not have a price on this one yet because we just got it. Most likely, it's probably going to be, based on what we paid for, it's most likely going to be in the 90s. That I would do now. Again, 145 miles. It is a full-blown Virgin. Come over here, Karen. Look at the aluminum casting here. There is no calcium. Right down here by the tensioner. I mean, look at that aluminum. This car has been just a garage queen. Like you, Mark. Total garage queen. Even up here, you know, the aluminum they do on the LT4 Eaton supercharger cover.
Yeah, what a
And we even have the nameplate. Paul Blair is the one who hand assembled this motor.
awesome. All right, guys, so give the C7R a huge thumbs up, and then we're gonna go ahead and go over to Robert's desk,
Yes, I do have an announcement to make, a couple things.
and then I've got some announcements to make, so let's go over there. I have actually a very big announcement, so let's head on over there. If you guys are new in here, you haven't smashed the thumbs up, please do so.
Mind if I throw this out there right away?
What?
What I was gonna talk about?
Oh, yeah, go for it, yeah.
All right. We talked briefly at our last Corvettes and Coffee. Toys for Tots. We've been doing this for a long time now. We are once again doing it again. The original plan, I have to put this out there, it was gonna be a little disappointing for some of the attendees. In the past, we would get a huge crowd out here lining up their cars with the toys, and we'd do a toy run with police escort and the whole shebang. Unfortunately, a couple things. The vendor that we would travel to, that would host and handle the drop-off, we'd have drop-offs here, but we'd also have drop-offs at this other third-party vendor. They have backed out, and the cost of now getting an escort, well, I won't go specific, but it has increased dramatically. So
But still, it is a blast to come
So
out.
we're not going to do the cruise, but we're still going to do the ride-along donation. Last year, we filled up almost every box through the brim.
Yeah.
We're inviting everybody, especially if you're in the North Texas area, anytime right now, as we sit, till December 10th. I think that's first or second Saturday. I'll get clarification. It will be on our Facebook page starting on this Saturday after Corvettes and Coffee. I will post it on there. Even if you're just passing by, please donate a toy. I mean, it's been a very successful drive sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve. We want to get that out there. And of course, if you're going to be in the area, come with your Corvette, come with toys. We're going to have the Marines here. We're going to have Santa. I mean, it's going to be a nice drop off. So
Yeah, and this Saturday is Corvettes and Coffee.
yes.
So you can bring toys then if you want.
Yes,
If you want to wait
please.
till the
Yes.
December time, that's fine.
Yeah, you can bring anytime. That's what we got these
Anytime.
boxes here. We've got boxes here. We got boxes in our service building. Please come and bring them out. And yes, Corvettes and Coffee is this Saturday. We got the forecast. Weather's gonna be nice. There's no rain until Monday of next week. So come on out. It starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and goes to 11. Mike's gonna be here.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, 99% sure.
He'll be here, and we're gonna have other guest stars as we can here. If not, like I said, everybody and their brother coming out. I'm sure Gary's rides will be here. That's what I'm referring to. You, Gary, if you're watching, we've been at the last two. So,
All right,
yeah. So
so-
please come on out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, back a few months ago when I had hit the 50,000 subscriber mark, I really wanted to do something special for you guys, and I just couldn't really think of something that everyone could enjoy. I thought of a lot of really cool things, but every time I would think of them, I'm like, not everybody's gonna get excited about that. So I think I found something that you guys should all get excited over, and that is a really nice radar detector. This is a second generation Valentine 1. I actually currently have a first generation Valentine 1, and it saves my butt a lot, and has for many, many years. I've had them in every single Corvette I've owned. But this is not a cheap deal. You look it up and you'll see it's not a cheap radar detector. It detects from both sides, in front and behind you, and it's like a 2-mile range. So it's a lifesaver. So it'll save you a lot of money on tickets. But I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky winner. What you need to do right now is you need to go to thebrinkofspeed.com. Scroll down and you'll see Contact Us. Go ahead and put all of your info in there, and make sure you put all your info, especially your email and phone number, because I won't be going live to announce the winner. I will actually be calling the winner, and I will be recording it. So the special person that wins this will get a call from me. It'll be recorded. It'll be put on my channel, and that is going to be my 50,000 subscriber prize.
Aren't these American made?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are. Yeah. They're American made. I can't remember the guy's name, but his last name is Valentine. And but I've been using them since 2005.
He's the one that started radar detectors.
Oh, okay. Didn't
Yeah.
know that. Darren just said he's the one that started radar detectors. So,
Wow, fitting.
but yeah, Darren. This is Darren's. He's been using the brand new second gen for how long?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. So he loves it. I couldn't bring the one that I ordered because it's not coming in till tomorrow, but trust me, it's going to be arriving at my house tomorrow, and you guys will, one lucky winner is going to win it. So again, go to thebrinkofspeed.com, scroll down to Contact Us, fill out the information, and I will do a drawing for it in 1 month, and I will be calling the winner. So yeah, so I hope you guys are excited about that. I haven't been looking at the comments. Let me just see what people are saying. Oh yeah, I guess it is Michael Valentine. They are illegal in Virginia. Well, that really sucks, Greg. But I think you may be able to get away with it. So I don't know. I've got some friends that have lived in areas where they're illegal, and when they get pulled over, they just take it
What
down.
they don't know, they won't hurt them.
Yeah, I mean, they just take it down and put it in their glove
The big
box.
thing, I'm going to add to that, just for Texas law, for example, the biggest thing is jammers.
Right. Yeah.
Jammers, I can tell you from my law enforcement background, jammers are pretty obvious. You're pointing a gun at somebody, the radar gun or the laser gun, and you're not getting anything, they got a jammer. There's just no way. So those are what are usually illegal.
There's one more thing that I forgot to say about this radar detector. Not only are you going to get the detector, but we're also going to send you a special mount. And it'll make it very easy to mount in a C8, I guess any Corvette. It'll fit in any Corvette, but it'll be a hard wire mount. And that way you guys won't have to do what I do, which hopefully soon I'll have that fixed. But
Great White North says we're illegal in Canada. Everything's illegal in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, man?
Wow, that sucks.
Everything's illegal in Canada.
I love it. I mean, it's stupid that it's illegal because, the police hide from you. And so why not have something that shows you, hey, there's a cop up there. But anyway, so that's that. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to go over.
2016 is the C7R year surfing 1000. Surfing 1000, yes. 2016. They made 650 total, only in 16.
I can outrun the police. Josh Molina, greeting from Plano. You should put another picture on the wall.
I'm a little full. I have to go higher. I'm gonna eventually have to get a ladder.
Hey, you think that's crazy? Look at all his cars. And over here too.
Yeah, part of my clutter. I got left crap everywhere, but yeah, I got
So anyways, guys, I really hope you like that giveaway. Like I said, it took me a while to think of what to do that everyone would be able to enjoy. And I think this is something, even if you don't own a Corvette, you're gonna like a radar detector, especially a really nice one.
Okay, I gotta answer this question.
Yep, go for it.
AA RPM. Are you interested in C5s? It's got to be bone stock. It's got to be low mileage, less than 50,000 miles, and no check engine lights, no AB. Nothing that's going to put us into a situation where we have to bury it. It's got to be stock.
Holy cow! Peter Carey's in here. Welcome, Peter Carey. It's been
Peter.
A while.
On a ceiling? No, you aren't going to give me.
People are asking how to sign up. Tell them.
I do want to.
For the radar, how to sign up to contact us.
Eventually, I may end up getting a garrison-sized U.S. flag on the ceiling, but I still got to work on getting permission for that. We'll see. But no, I'm not going to do pictures on the ceiling. I'm getting pretty full as it is in here.
So again, remember, just if there's new people in here and they heard me talk about the radar detector, go to thebrinkofspeed.com, scroll down to the Contact Us form. Fill it all out. Make sure you give me all the information because I will be calling you on your phone and letting you know that you won.
Matthew Smith, if you check Walmart right now, they've started dumping everything for Christmas. I've started seeing these white Corvettes. If you're trying to finish that Motormax collection, I've started seeing them pop up at Walmart again. You might want to look. Start checking your local Walmart. Yeah, they released a generational set from C1 to C8.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really cool set. I bought it as soon as they hit the store. Like literally, they just came off the rack. Guy was laughing. I just walked out with a whole stack of them. So, let's see. 24,000 miles per hour stock. Yeah. If you're tomorrow, give us a call. Our number will be on the. You click. You'll have the link right to us. Corvette.
Oh
World,
yeah.
CorvetteWorldDallas.com. You'll see our phone number there. Just go ahead and call, ask for Marty anytime after 9 a.m. Central, and have your VIN, exact mileage, tire condition, and he'll take the info down and we'll get you a bid.
By the way, if you guys haven't checked out my latest 2 videos, you should really check them out. The first one that you should check out is the exhaust video that we did last Saturday. It was really, really fun. We tested my new AWE exhaust out versus Darren's brand new 70th anniversary black tip exhaust, and then against a Borla, against a Paragon, and against a Corsa. So you get to hear and see the decibels difference between stock and then all the rest. It's a very cool video. And then the one before that is actually talking about how GM is giving the dealerships more allocations this month for the Z06. We thought it was just going to be 291 between last month and the beginning of next year, but now it looks like it could be closer to 600 or 700 between last month and the end of this year. So check that one out. It's great news. Kind of a big surprise from GM.
You're drinking caffeine mean this late at night? What do you have? Night
Oh
stuff?
yeah, that's Peter. That's Peter Carey for you. He's
Oh,
drinking
man.
it at all types of the day.
Shazad Valco, I don't apologize if I mispronounced it. When will the C8 come under MSRP? Well, I mean, technically right now, we sold a 2020 recently that was sold low MSRP, but again, this is used. As far as brand new and right off the line at under MSRP, it's not going to happen. It's still not going to happen. I mean, when will it happen? If it ever happens, it probably ain't going to be for a while. I'll put it that way.
You want to talk about Veterans Day?
Obviously, this Friday is Veterans Day, if you can't tell from the hat. And part of my disgusting scab here on my face, I was with my children. I fought the playground, and the playground won. So that's all I need to say. So I apologize for my gross look, but yes, I am a veteran. So I want to do a shout out from all of us to all you veterans out there actively serving or have served here in the United States Armed Forces, as well as a shout out to our Canadian neighbors and our allies out there that have also served. You know, so
That's right.
It is Remembrance Day. It is Veterans Day. You know, November 11th. You know, obviously, you know the armistice, World War I.
Oh yeah.
You know, so a great shout out to all you guys. Again, today, you know, Veterans Day, you know, we honor the living that have served or are serving. Memorial Day, you know, earlier in the year, we did honor our dead. So for Veterans Day, for all of us living veterans, happy Veterans Day. And
Yes.
thank you for supporting our channel.
And thank you for your service.
No
man.
problem, no
Appreciate it big
problem.
time.
United States Army, 9 years, and obviously from the hat you tell, Operation Enduring Freedom Afghanistan. It's my combat tour. So,
It's kind of fitting we have these shirts on tonight.
yes.
Especially with the American
G.I. Joe,
flag,
love
G.I.
it.
Joe.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Very fitting,
So we need to give a shirt away.
yes. Oh, we do. Okay, so
How
we got to
many
think of questions.
C7 Rs were made?
That's a good question. All
No,
right.
I gave that away already.
Did you?
Yeah.
We'll see if people are paying attention.
All right.
Okay.
You come up with a question. We are always the ones that come up with a question. Let's see what you can come up with that'll stump them.
Okay.
We're putting Robert on the spot.
All right.
He's the black book full of
Although
knowledge.
although when it comes to the GM name of colors, what of the anniversary edition Corvettes, what anniversary editions had the same color for all the anniversary editions for the years?
That's a good question.
Okay,
I don't know the
there
answer.
are two.
Hang on, you can't say it yet.
Okay, there are two.
You got to put the
Where's
answers
that?
down below starting now.
Go. There are two. They had the same color for the anniversary edition on the exterior paint.
And this is to win this shirt. Can they see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is to win this shirt. So as soon as you see it, let me know, and then we'll say stop.
You gotta say what 2 years. Somebody gave the color. What 2 years?
Yep, that's what he asked. Is what 2 years?
Some partials.
Actually, you did say what anniversaries.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. The two
So-
anniversary years, yeah. I got a partial. Do it again. You know who you are. Do it again. No.
This is stumping them. That's a good one, man.
Okay, winner. All right.
Okay.
All right, now I want to give a shout out to Mike K. He was very close, but he got cut off. He put 40 and then a blank there. I bet he was trying to do it. I'm going to give it to Stupid Fast Truck, 2003 and 1993, yes.
Let's make sure that he's the only one that
They
got
had different names. They had Anniversary Red and Ruby Red, but they're the same red. If you put them in a room together, you get them under the paint, it's the same damn red. The 40th and the 50th have the same exact exterior color. Different name, same exact color.
Awesome. And real quick, right above that, Stephen Rapp said something that I agree.
Yeah, and see, Mike K, I know I was watching, I saw it. I mean, you were getting it, but I wanted it to be specific, you know. So you almost had it, Mike K. I got to give it to Stupid Fast Truck. He had the full there.
Well, I think he's a first-time winner.
Wait. Kevin was before. Wait, did I miss one?
Hang on.
Did I miss it? I must have missed it. I
Kevin,
apologize.
no.
He had 13 and
Yeah, yeah.
it was 93 and 2003.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, again, it's always what's on our screen because there is a delay, so you might see something different.
Yeah.
But it's what's on our screen. So it's definitely Stupid Fast Truck. Congratulations. Like I said, I think he's a first-time winner.
He just got a new C8, I think, too.
Make sure, yeah, and he did just get a new C8. Make sure that you go on BOS2020C8 at gmail.com and let me know your information, or you can go on the website, thebrinkofspeed.com, put your information in the contact us form, and I'll get it there as well, too.
Brian, no, the manual transmissions are gone. Right now, if you want a manual, you got to get a CT5V if you want a GM product right now.
Someone asked a question about how bad does it hurt your value when you modify your C7 with a cam and a pulley?
It does hurt your value because you are limiting you are very much limiting your buyer. Now, if you're building a specialized racer to retail, I can tell you right now, we're not going to be that kind of a buyer. However, if you're going to do it, biggest thing is you need to document every single thing you do to that car and hang on all the paperwork in like a big old Trapper Keeper booklet. Because that way, if you end up selling it to somebody, they can back engineer it if they need to, if something breaks or if they want to do something else to it. One of the biggest mistakes, I'll get a car, this may be the third person inheriting the first person's work and all that information's lost. They don't know the dyno tune, they don't know what they did. I can't tell you how many times we've had people trying to sell cars where that's happened. We're not touching them because we've been burned on that, having to essentially rebuild motors, not doing it no more.
Somebody wanted to know where your car is.
My car is next door. I'm waiting for Keith to take a look at it. He has one more job to do that I initially paid for. I let go because I wanted to get her out and drive it. Just a simple cosmetic adjustment. And then I had a weird shimmy occur when I was driving it to drop it off here. Most likely it's either I believe a weight came off one of my wheels, so I got a misbalance. Or Keith told me I got 2 of my 8 injectors are firing kind of weak. So I got to make sure, I got to be careful with that. Because if they're firing weak and they complete misfire, I could, the excess leftover fuel can follow my cats on top of a terrible ride. So it's next door. Once he gets it checked out, I'll confirm. If it needs new injectors, I'm just going to put new injectors in it and it's done. If it doesn't, it's just a weight that fell off the wheel and balancing issue, too easy, and we're done. I do plan to have it out front here for Corvettes and Coffee this Saturday.
Awesome, and if you're in here new, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help YouTube know that you're enjoying this content. But other than that, I think we're pretty much ready to wrap up.
I want to throw this out there. No, we only buy Corvettes. We do not buy other products. We take them in as trades, but we don't keep them. Like if somebody wants a bit of Shelby GT500 Hellcat, of Lamborghini, McLaren, we go third party. Or even if you want to just trade in a truck, we go third party. We only keep Corvettes. We only seek to buy, as I mentioned, low mileage, relatively the newer end of C5s and newer. If somebody wants to trade in a C4 or maybe even a C3 and we end up deciding to keep it, so be it, but that's been a pretty rare occurrence at this point.
All right, well, again, like I said, if you're in here, smash the thumbs up button. But other than that, I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your week. And you guys, like I said, check out the video that either comes out tomorrow or on Friday of all the C8s in here. But have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you guys out on the road.